Who is PAULMO? PAULMO is PAULMO, man. Yeah, just kidding, man. PAULMO actually is a dude, who lives in Colini. He's just a down to earth guy, a bit crazy and a little bit funny. That's why a lot of people they be like, I should try stand up comedy, cause that's how funny I am. But all in that, I'm from the hood, from Colleen, right here in Northwest. I'm 24. I'm a beat maker, producer, songwriter, rapper, dancer, singer, graphic designer, and I always say etc. etc. because there's a lot of things I still wanna try. So because me, I believe not limiting myself on one thing. So that's why I do so many things right here. And yeah, the name PAULMO, right? Actually, at first, my name, it was Paul VZ, actually. When I came through, my nickname was Paul VZ. Like, y'all people, this is Paul VZ. No, me, this is Paul VZ. And one of my boys, Timalo, but his name is Timalo. He went like, hey, yo, dude, why you calling yourself Paul VZ? And I was like, hey, it's cool, and Paul VZ, and VZ was actually a short from, I actually took it from visitor, visitor. I took the I took the VISI, Visi, because my surname, visitor, my surname translates to visitor in English. So I was like, Paul Visi, that's how I do it, you know what I'm saying? So he said like, no, why you calling yourself Paul Visi, man? Make it unique, since your first letter of your surname is M and your second letter is O, so why did you combine your first name and those two letters and call yourself PAULMO? And at first I was like, PAULMO, it's not clicking with me. And yeah, but after a while I started liking the name, like, oh, PAULMO, yeah, so everybody started calling me PAULMO, and I was like, okay, let's roll it, that's how it is. So that's how the whole name PAULMO came about, yeah. So since then I've been PAULMO all the way. What got me into music, huh? I gotta say, man, when coming to music, I gotta say this it is something that has always been there within me. You know what I'm saying? Because when I look at it, on my father's side, there's like a bunch of singers. Like I've heard like 15 of them, and I gotta say they really good. They're really good. On my mother's side, there's like musicians, a bunch of musicians. They play guitars, keyboards, drums. So, and my dad, back in the days, he used to play a guitar himself. He was in a band. So I gotta say, man, music has always been part of the family. And my brother used to be a singer also. He had a choir. He was in a choir. My bad. And they called themselves Magenta Choso right there. So yeah, I gotta say, music has always been a part of me right there. So I gotta be honest on that one. So for me, I just had to find a place for myself, on the musical side. I had to find, PAULMO, you know what I'm saying? Cause, you know, when I come to look at it, back in the days when I was in primary, I played keyboard and I played a guitar, but on some point I was like, okay, I'm not really feeling it that much, you know what I'm saying? So I moved to beats, making music and stuff like that. But actually, the whole making beat things, it started, back in primary. I used to hit on tables and chairs, just making beats, doom, 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 on the tables with the ruler in my hand right there. And some of my schoolmates, some of my classmates, they will follow like, oh, Paul Moore, oh, Paul is hitting a beat, do, 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 let's follow. So that's what I'm saying. Music has always been part of me. So for me, I just had to find a place where I can say, I'm making me. I'm comfortable with this one. I'm comfortable with this kind of music. I'm comfortable with this kind of sound, and I'm comfortable on this kind of environment. So music is it has always been there. I just have to find it myself. That's how it is. Aside making music, what else can I do? Like I said, I'm a graphic designer, a songwriter, rapper, dancer, like I said, etc., etc. And even sometimes, I can, play some music. Like I once I'm a DJ and I just play on the virtual DJ, mixing and stuff like that. And sometimes I do voiceover stuff like that. One of my boss, Electoral, he's into film stuff like that. So sometimes, I use my voice for some of his projects right there. And then yeah, and like couple of weeks ago, I started this. I wouldn't say a show, like a program. I call it the neighborhood, where it's like three guys from the hood, where they kind of experience the hood life right there. So and all voices just me. The first voice, which the guy's name is Chris. The second voice, the guy's name is Derek, and the third guy's name is Jerry. So all these three voices is just me. And when you come to look at it, you cannot even tell that it's me, okay? Unless you know me and unless you have heard me speaking with this type of accent, that's when you can say, oh no, that's PAULMO right there. But yeah, aside music, what I'm saying, graphic designing, songwriting, rapping, dancing, that's where I'm at. I don't know who told you that, but yeah, man, I used to draw back in the days when I was in primary right there. And I gotta say, I was the ish, I don't wanna lie. But most of the time, I used to draw portraits most of the time. And cartoons most of the time, because, back in the days, back in primary, I was like a Dragon Ball fan. Like, when it comes to Dragon Ball, I was like, yeah, I'm your man. So yeah, so people even in school they already knew, like, okay, this is Paul. Obviously he's gonna draw Vegeta. Obviously he's gonna draw Goku, Krillin, Baba, Gohan, etc., etc. And they already knew that. Okay, every time we want some Dragon Ball characters on paper drawn, Paul is the guy right there. And I remember there was a teacher back in primary, but his surname was, Teacher Sobi right there, Mr. Sobi right there. Sometimes he would come to me like, okay, Paul, my son, he's into Dragon Ball Z, he's into Dragon Ball, so can you, draw some characters for him? I was like, okay, no problem, I can do that. So, and sometimes I would draw some Dragon Ball character for his son and give him to him right there, like, yeah, yes, me as Mr. Sobi, here's the drawings right there, saying, for your son. So yeah, I used to draw, but I kind of felt like, I wasn't growing enough, or I wasn't growing at all, because I felt like I was in one place. And me, I'm one person who I feel like, I want to reach people with what I do, and I felt like art is not something I want to do to reach people. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of reached that point where I'm like, okay, art is not for me anymore. Let me move into something which I can say, I can reach people and I can give people a message through that type of thing. That's why that's why I moved into music right there. So yeah, drawing was my thing. I can still draw, but what I'm saying, now I'm not drawing anything like, okay, now I want people to know me like as an artist. I just, okay, when I feel bored or something, I feel like, testing my skill. If I still got the skills, I can just go like, okay, let me draw somebody right there. What inspires me, my music or my beats, huh? I gotta say, man, life itself, man, inspires me and my music or my beats. You know what I'm saying? Cause I look at the current issues we face in life. The situations we face in life right there. Relationships, work, poverty, peer pressure, depression, suicide, those type of things, they inspire my music, itself, because I feel like, in life there's always gotta be that something you look at and go like, I feel inspired by this type of thing. So life itself for me inspires me and inspires my music right there, and especially when coming to my community. Like my community inspires me a lot. Yeah, man, I gotta say, man, I wanna work with a lot of people, man. I wanna work with a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? There's a guy in Durban by the name Street Wolf. You know, he's a crump music producer right there, you know what I'm saying? Last year we had a word, and like, this year, he wants me to produce at least 2 or 3 beats for his mixtape right there, and I'm saying, if you don't know, I'm a crump music producer also. Actually, last year I produced one track for his mixtape last year right there. So this year, he's thinking I should produce like at least 2 or 3 or 4 right there, or maybe the whole mixtape right there. So we will see how things will go this year. And also there's a guy by the name Amon Star in Joburg right there. I gotta say, that guy produces one mean ass beast right there. So I do also want to work on with the guy right there, at least produce like 2 or 3 or 4 beats together right there. Because, and funny enough, funny thing, since 2013 in college, we spoke about that, like him and me produced like at least few beats right there. And yeah, we haven't made it, but I'm hoping like at least this year we could like sit together, produce some few beats together right there. And again, there's a guy by the name Raymond. So yeah, I went to college with the guy also. Yeah, so him also, I wanna work with him on some of his stuff right there. And there's also a lady by the name Amanda right there. Amanda, I gotta say, when coming to poetry, that girl, she's on point, man. She's on point. I also wanna work with her on some projects of hers, and on some projects of mine right there. And also in Paula, there's guys. Okay, there's a record label, and the name is called Let's Go Records right there. The guys right there. They all they wanna work with me on some of their stuff right there. So yeah, we will see as time goes, you know what I'm saying. And yeah, and also there's a vocalist in my hood by the name Macquarie, you know what I'm saying. I gotta say that guy is good, real good. I also want to work with him on some of his projects, and I want to put him on my projects also, you know what I'm saying. And yeah, we'll see how things will go this year. So the only thing you gotta do is, keep in touch with me. Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm simple like that, man. You can catch me on Facebook, man. On my name on Facebook is PAULMO80 right there. You can catch me there if you wanna, speak with me regarding music, or regarding advices regarding music, stuff like that. You can also email me, you know what I'm saying. If you wanna email me, ask me some few questions, or if you want me to produce a track for you or write a song for you right there, you can email me right there. So. Nah, okay, I won't give you my WhatsApp number, I will, but you know what I'm saying, I'll end up getting a lot of unnecessary people right there. So yeah, man, you can just catch me on Facebook, and yeah, we will take it from there. So yeah, this is PAULMO, man. That's how we do it.